Dapper Don Podcast. Dapper Don Podcast. This is your boy Dapper Don Diggs.
That third spot. Who as a female rapper right now just got a sound, man? Just the way she delivers it is a hot. It's got that like that gritty, that grimy, like that just to her. I think it's Mulatto. I think it's Big Latto. I've been listening to some Big Latto lately, man, and I'm super impressed. I remember I told you with the freshman cover how impressed I was with her. She's been grinding longer than anybody, 11 years. She started at 10, and she's been grinding with music ever since. She's 21. She's super young. And I think only thing that's really holding her back is the name Mulatto. The name Mulatto might actually find itself being something that's a deterrent for her. And I think she starts to realize that, because originally she said she wouldn't change it because I guess she said her mom got pregnant with her at 15 and she was pregnant by a black man. Like, was in a predominantly white school and she got pregnant by a black man. So I'm taking it that Mulatto is biracial. And I guess that's like where she draws her inspiration for her name. Well, as much as that's an interesting backstory, and I think there does have to be a conversation of being biracial in the black community and how do you identify yourself and where you feel like your place sits, and if you can truly have an honest conversation about race when it comes to, do you feel like you biracial? Do taking on a title of biracial instantly like null and voids you from being black? Is that you separating yourself, or are you just properly labeling yourself? Does somebody who's fully black have a right to tell you you're not black even though you're clearly black? So it's something interesting, but for sure the name Mulatto, the name Mulatto is definitely controversial, and we'll get into that why later. But you know, for now, it was doing an interview at the Hip Hop Awards. She said that here's what the article said: during the interview at the BET Hip Hop Awards, the he say she say artist hinted at possible change of her controversial stage name from Mulatto to her alternate nickname Big Latto. Big Latto, but she a sure bet. It's she's quoted saying, "I can't say too much because we're working on something right now, but I would be lying to say it hasn't crossed my mind before," Mulatto told DX. "It's a controversy that I hear and see every day, and as far as my name goes, so I'd be lying to say, no, I never thought of that. But I can't say too much because right now, because it's going to be a part of something bigger." Ooh, I can't wait to see what you come up with there. She had a verse on Boosie's Nasty. It's off that Talk That Ish tape. Boosie just had a whole different flow on that tape. I've never heard Boosie rap on beats like that. It was a cohesive project. Talk That Ish was a cohesive project. He might should have sold that one. It was fire. But Mulatto had a dope verse on that. Extra freaky talk that extra freaky stuff. But what is Mulatto? It's a term of a slave. It's a term of a light-skinned or biracial black person with good hair. It comes from slave terms. But speaking of Mulatto having good hair, let's talk about Mulatto and the Bonded Bandit. Let's talk about her allegedly stealing wigs, man. So I can't tell you the whole story, and I didn't bother to super investigate. So I'm just going off of what my girls heard somebody else say. That the girl that Mulatto 2 years ago, before she was hot, had made an agreement that she would wear some wigs that some woman had sent her, and she would promote it, blase. Right? Well, that never happened. The woman tries to get in contact for 2 years with her, and nothing comes of it. Nothing comes out of it. Well, eventually, I don't know who said what first. See, this is why I'm kind of feeling like I should stay out of women's business, but I'm gonna at least get my 2 cents on it this much and say, from what I understand, the girl gave her the wig. She was like, nah, don't come at me crazy. Because she was like, 2 years later, you ain't done nothing. Yo, give me the wigs back. You bugging my mind. You doing something. You doing too much. Mulatto hit her back like, don't talk to me crazy. Back and forth. But anyway, a lot of people felt like that she was scamming by taking the wigs and not promoting it. I remember having a discussion with my girl like, well, that's on the woman who sent the wigs more than anything. Because did you send a contract? Did you pay her to do this? Did you pay her to give you these shout outs? She said it's 10 bands for her to give you a tweet. For her to tweet out a shout out, which is, I mean, I guess that's good investment because you want to get your advertisement where you can get your advertisement off at. But as a big celebrity like that, even if you, and for you to say, oh, I got you, I had you do this before you blew up. If you was in London and you heard about me, I clearly must have done something. I've been on TV before. I've been doing this since I was 10 years old. When I got 11 years of equity in it, so even if I might agree to it, and it slipped my mind and I forgot because you didn't go through the team, you didn't go through the process, you thought you was going to be slick and just send it to her and bypass her team and get it done for free. Well, now that it's time to go talk to the team, guess what? They're going to be like, I don't remember that. Nah, you talking to her about that? Well, that's between you two. See, you tried to get like it off the strength of a friend. And your whole thing is, well, where to send the wig back? No, it's not my job to, you ship something to me. I make a statement. I tell you, yeah, I'll wear it, whatever. It's business, right? Business. Sometimes people, I might have in that moment thought it sounded like a good idea. It might sound like a good idea. You brought the wigs to it wasn't that great. The thing didn't feel that good. It could be whatever. I didn't feel like doing it anymore. I didn't owe you. I don't owe you nothing. I didn't build this for you. Now I'm supposed to go out my day, go down to UPS and send it back to you? No, that's a loss. You should have written that off as a shrink. It's shrink. Let it go. I'm not sending you nothing. I'm not doing nothing. If I'm the manager, I'm picking up the phone like, yo, stop harassing my artist. Stop harassing my artist. I don't care. You don't got a contract. If you don't got a contract for this, I don't care what she told you she was gonna do 2 years later. What do you wait? If your product was so high, you wouldn't have to wait 2 years. What have you done in those 2 years? Well, what have you been trying to strive and achieve for? I don't get that. So what? You got to keep sending it. Send it out to more people. Because guess what? You may think this is good promotion, but we know you for complaining. We don't necessarily know, or being unprofessional and blasting women. Now, if I'm Sweetie, if I'm Rico Nasty, if I'm whoever, whatever female rapper you got out here, or model, it's like, oh, well, dealing with you clearly, it don't get professional. Oh, I tried to talk to you nicely. Nah, talk to me with money. Talk to me with a contract. Because if I'm the manager, I'm like, you tried to backdoor us by going to her, tugging on her heartstring, and now you trying to emotionally blackmail her. You got to do business. You can't go around us. Ain't no ducking us. Ain't no going over here and trying to get a little cheaper deal. No. My artist will not be affiliated with nothing you got going on. You tried it, dog. You tried it. You trying to make it, oh, well, we had an agreement among women. No, that's my investment. That's my investment. You ain't got agreement with nothing if you ain't got agreement with me and this entire team. Everybody sit at the table because when that 10 bands come in for promotion, that gets sat at the middle of the table and we bust it down. Sit on the middle of the table and we bust it down. You think you're just going to get it for free? No. I don't feel like that's cruel. And if she did wear the wig, there you go. There's your promotion. Why don't you take that picture of her having your wig on and you promote it? Because now you got the placement. You feel me? You asked for the placement. You got the placement. She got it on. It's on you to monetize that. It's on you. It's on you to monetize that, man. Companies do it all the time. Our clothing companies do it all the time, man. And if you want to send me something, you can reach me at Dapper Don _Dez on Instagram. You can send me something and be pretty specific on what it is you want me to do with the product because, bruh, you ain't just finna take my product or take my platform and do whatever you want with it. Nah, bro, you got to be more specific. But on the more darker news, not so much more lighter news,